Hello my students, how are you? Now we will complete all questions from المتميز book. Question number 3. Answer the following. Number 1. Find the volume of the solid. We know the volume equal length times width times height. 20 times 3 times 4 equal 240 cubic centimeter. Question number 2. Muhammad put up pay third of his money and Candy buy 2/7 of his money saved the left money. We can find the left. What fractions of the money does Muhammad save? We can find 1/3 plus 2/7 and the result subtract from 1. Look at here with steps to find the left with him. Write 1, subtract sum of total. About fractions 1/3 and 2/7. We can write the least common multiplication between them. It will be 21. So 1 will be 21/21. Subtract here. Write 21 in numerator and here 21. 3 times 7, 21. 1 times 7 equals 7. 3 times 7 equals 21. 3 times 2 equals 6. And then write 21/21. Subtract the sum of them. It will be 13/21. Write 21 here in numerator. 21 minus 13 equal 8. So the remainder of the fraction of money does Muhammad save 8/21 of his money. Question number 3. Yara Gardens consists of 3/8 bulbs, 1/8 roses and flowers in the rest of the garden. What fraction of the flower in the garden? We can find the remainder about flower because he asked about the rest flowers in the garden. We can find 8 them and subtract the result from 1. Okay. The fraction of flowers in the garden will be 1 subtract 3/8 plus 1/4, and then write the least common multiplication between them equal 8. Write 8/8 subtract 3/8 plus here write 8 in numerator. 2 times 1 equal 2, and then 3 plus 2 equal 5. 8/8 subtract 5/8. It will be 3/8. The result will be 3/8. Okay, the result will be 3/8. Next question, question number 4. Basim collected 6 and 2/7 of his money. Bisan collected 6 and 2/7 of honey. Okay. She gave his sister Sandy 3 and 3/4 kilograms of them. How many kilograms are left? The left or the remainder, we can find the difference between them by write the least common multiplication between two denominator. Because you have here different denominator, you must like denominator here. Write the like denominator about two fraction. Look at here 6 and 2/7 subtract by 3 and 3/4. 4 times 7 equal 28. So the least common multiplication between them equal 28. Write 6 here and 28 in numerator, and here 28 numerator. 4 times 3 8 times 2 equal 8. 3 times 7 equal 21. Okay, but 8 subtract 21 we can't do it. So you must pull 1 from these digits. It will be 5, and then you can eat 28 plus 8 equals 36. Subtract 3 and 21/28. Again 6 minus 3 we can do it, but 8 minus 21 we can't do it. You must pull 1 from 6 will be 5, and 1 will be 28/28 plus 8/28 equal 36/28, and then you can find the difference between them. 5 minus 3 equal 2, And 36 minus 21, 6 minus 1 equal 5, 3 minus 2 equal 1, and right here 28 on the numerator. So the result will be 2 and 15 over 28 kilogram. Okay. Again, Bisan collected 6 and 2 over 7 of honey. She gave his sister Sandy 3 and 3 over 4 kilogram of them. How many kilograms are left? The left will be 2 and 15 over 28. We can find the difference between them by writing the list multiplication, and you must know 8 minus 21. We can't do it, so you must borrow 1 from 6 will be 5, and 8 numerator by numerator, because 1 equal 28 over 28. 28 over 28 plus 8 over 28 equal 36 over 28. Question number 5. Yusuf spent 5 over 6 of his money for buying candy and 3 over 4 for being collected. Write their fraction with like denominator. We can write the like numerator between 6 and 4. The least multiplication between them equal 12. 6 times 2 equal 12, 2 times 5 equal 10, 4 times 3 equal 12, 3 times 3 equal 9. Question number 6, find the volume of the solid. Here we can find the area of one face times height. The area of one face is 12 centimeter times 10 centimeter equal 120 cubic centimeter. Question number 7, Lena ate 1 and 3 over 4 kilogram of fruits. Yasin ate 1 over 5 kilogram more than Lena, and Jana ate 3 over 10 kilogram less than Yasin. How many kilogram did Jana eat? We can find 1 over 3, 1 and 3 over 4 plus 1 over 5, and the result subtract 3 over 10 from the result, because Lena ate 1 and 3 over 4 kilogram, and Yasin ate 1 over 5 kilogram more than, it's meaning ate 2, and Jana ate 3 over 10 less than Yasin. You must find the least common multiplication between numerator and denominator about all fractions. Here you can find Yasin first. Yasin ate 1 and 3 over 4 kilogram fruit more than 1 over 5 kilogram. You can write the least common multiplication equal 20. 4 times 5 equal 20, 3 times 5 equal 15, 4 times 5 equal 20, 1 times 4 equal 4. Write 1 here, 4 plus 15 equal 19, 19 over 20 kilogram. And what about Jana? Jana less than Yasin by 3 over 10. You can write 1 and 19 over 20 less than 3 over 10. Write the least common multiplication, write 1 and 19 over 20, subtract 6 over 20. Write 1 and 19 minus 6 equal 13, 13 over 20 kilogram. The result will be 1 and 13 over 20 kilogram. Question 8. Sif studied math for 3 and 4 hours and science for 30 minutes. How many hours did Sif study now? We can eat them. 3 and 4 plus half equal 3 and 3 over 4 hours. By write the least multiplication. 4 can divide it by 2. Yes. So 4 is the least multiplication between two fractions. 3 and 1 over 4 plus 1 over 2. Write 3. And here 2 times 2 equal 4, 2 times 1 equal 2. Write 3 and 2 plus 1 equal 3. And here write 4 in the numerator, 3 and 3 over 4 hour. Question 9. Isra noted that third of the rose bushes are in bloom. How many rose bushes are in bloom? Third of them, it's meaning third multiplication by 9. Third times 9 equal 3. 9 divided by 3 equal 3, okay? Maya ate 4 of 24 candies. How many candies are left? 3 over 4. This is a remainder because she ate 4 of 24. 4 of 24 equals 6. 6 subtracted by 24 equals 18 candies. It's another method to find the result. Or you can find the result about fractions first. 3 over 4 times the total candies here, 24. 3 over 4 times 24 equal 18 candies. Question 18. Write 3 different multiplication expressions that have the same product as 5 multiplication 4 over 8. We can convert the steps about this example. Look at here, 5 times 4 over 8 equal 20 over 8, or 20 multiplication 1 over 8, or you can write 4, replace 4 by 5. Write 4 here times 5 over 8. Darren put 3 and 1 over 8 liters of water for 4 over 5 of each liter. How much money did Darren pay? We can find the result by multiplication them. 4 over 5 multiplication 3 over 8, and then simplest the steps by write number in the improper. 4 over 5 multiplied by 3 and 1 over 8. Write 4 over 8 multiplication. Write it here. 3 times 8 equal 24. 24 plus 1 equal 25. 4 divided by 4 equal 1. 8 divided by 4 equal 2. 5 divided by 5 equal 1. 25 divided by 5 equal 5. Then 1 times 5 equal 5. 2 times 1 equal 2. The result will be 5 over 2. It will be 2.5 liter. Or lira. Lira, okay. Liter or lira. Input. It's a liter, okay. Liter. Liter. How much money did Darren pay? 2.5. Again, Darren bought 3 and 1 over liter. For liter, for 5 or 5 lira. We have lira for liter. It's a count about 1 liter, 4 over 5. So we can find the total about the money. Understood? Darren bought 3 and 1 over 8 liter of water for 1 over 5 lira for each liter. How much money did Darren pay? Darren pay 4 over 5. It's the money she will pay about liter. Each liter she will pay 4 over 5 or 4/5 about what? About lira. We can write here lira, okay? So the total money equals 3 and 1 over 8 multiplied 4 over 5. 4 over 5, it's the price about each liter. The price of each liter equal 4 over 5 liter. So she will pay the total about money by the price of each one multiplication the number of liters. The result will be 2.5 lira. Egyptian lira, okay? Look at with me about question 13. Question 13. Muhammad bought 3 bags of meat. Each bag have a mass of 2 and 1 over 5 kilogram. If he gave 4 and 2 over 3 kilogram to Rosanna, how many kilogram left? Okay, we can find the difference between the total of wheat and the weight he gave to Rosanna. Okay, Muhammad bought 3 bags of meat. Each bag had 2 and 1 over 9 kilogram. So we must find the total bags weight about Muhammad by multiplication. Okay, understood? 3 multiplication by 2 and 1 over 9 is the total about money. Subtract it by 4 and 2 over 3 kilogram. He gives this wheat to Rosina. And in this question he asked about how many kilograms left. It's meaning difference between the total weight and the weight about Rosina. We can find the result here. To convert this number, first write 9 here. See, 2 times 9, 18 plus 1 equal 19. Subtract this number, 3 times 4, 12, 12 plus 2 equal 14. 3 divided by 3, 1, 9 divided by 3 equal 3. So the result will be 19 over 3, subtract 14 over 3. 19 over 3, subtract 14 over 3, it will be 5 over 3. And then you can convert this number from improper to mixed number, right? 3 in the numerator, 1 times 3 equals 3, and the remainder 2. The result will be 1 and 2 over 3 kilogram. Question 14. Draw two different rectangles with area 24 square units. We know 24 equals 3 times 8 or 4 times 6. Okay, first step, you must thinking about the area about rectangle equal length times width. And 24 equal what? We can call 4 times 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the width, and the height here, or length, equals 6. Draw a rectangle with 2 dimensions 6 centimeter and 4 centimeter, or about 2 dimensions 3 centimeter and 8 centimeter, because 3 times 8 equal 24. Question 15. A rectangle room of 1 and 1 over 4 meter width and 4 meter long. Find the area. The area about rectangle equal length times width. For multiplication by 1 and 1 over 4, write 4 here and write 4 in the numerator. 1 times 4 equal 4 plus 1 equal 5. 4 divided by 4 equal 1. 1 times 5 equal 5 square unit. Question 16. Mr. Mahmoud Al-Kholi is reading a chapter book in math. He can read 10 and 2 over 3 books in 1 hour. How many books will he read in 15 minutes? We know 15 minutes equal 4 hours. You must convert first step from minutes to hours. And then multiplication, because he read 10 and 2 over 3 books in 1 hour. To find the result, you must convert in the first step. 15 minutes equal 4 hours. Force multiplication 10 and 2 over 3. You can convert this fraction to mixed number to improper. 10 and 2 over 3 multiplication by 1 over 4, write 3 here. 3 times 10 equals 30. 30 plus 2 equals 32 times 4. 4 divided by 4 equal 1. 32 divided by 4 equal 8. The result will be 8 over 3, and then you can simplify this fraction to mixed number. 3 times 2 equals 6, and the remainder 2. 2 and 2 over 3 bags. Question 17. If the price of 16 candies is 26 lira, find the price of each one. We can divide it. 26 by 16. To find the price of each one, we must divide the total money here about the count of the number of candies. He price, or he put 16 candies, so 26 divided by 16 equal what? We can simplify it by divided by 2. 26 divided by 2 equal 13, and 16 divided by 2 equal 8. Write it here. 1 times 8 equal 8 plus 5 equal 30. So the price of each one equal 1 and 5 or 8 lira. Egyptian lira. Okay. Plot is points on the coordinate plane. Look at here, the bullet plane here. It's very easy for you, my students. Pay attention about steps 8, 2, and 4. First, we must start from 2 in x-axis and going 4 steps up to y coordinate here. 7 and 4 is P, and 7 and 7 C, and 2 and 7 is D. We called it the first and the second projection. First projection here, 2 and 7. What's the name of the figure ABCD? We called it rectangle. What is the length about EP? Length here 5 units from P to A or A to B. 7 minus 2. Or you can count the point here. How many units here? 5. What is the length of BC? 1, 2, 3. CD parallel to PA. AB is perpendicular to what? AB perpendicular to BC or AB perpendicular to AD. How many 6 cubes of chocolate we can divide it? How many 6's cube in 6 cubes chocolate? 60 divided by 6's. Okay, you can divide it 6 divided by 6's by multiplication. Convert division to multiplication. 6 divided by 6's, write 60 here, and division multiplication, convert from division to multiplication, and write the inverse about this fraction. It will be 6. 6 times 6 equal 36. Question 20. Mr. Mahmoud Al-Kholi wants to give fifths of a box candies to each student. He has 9 boxes. To how many students will be able to give candies? Again, he gave fifths of box candies to each student has 9 boxes. He asked about the total candies or the total students which has the chocolate. We can divide it 9 by fifths because he gave fifths of a box candies for 9 boxes. He asked about what? How many students he able to give candies? We can divide it 9 by fifths because he have 9 boxes and give fifths about the total. Fifths about what? About 45. Or you can divide it 9 by fifths. 9 multiplication by 5 equal 45. Find the area of the opposite rectangle. Area equal length times width. Okay, 8 multiplication by 3.5. By convert, 8 multiply 3.5, write it here and write 2 in the numerator. 2 times 3 equals 6 plus 1 equals 7. 8 divided by 2 equal 4. 4 times 7 equal 28. The result will be 28 centimeter square centimeter. It's the area about rectangle. Okay, question 22. Sufyan wants us to design a occupied room volume equal what? 12 million cubic centimeter. Its length is 300 centimeter and width 200 centimeter. Find its width. Width equal volume over length times height. Length times height equal 6, and behind it 4 0, it will be 60,000 divided 12 million by 60,000, so it will be 200 centimeter. Question 23. Cuboid with a square piece, its length 20 centimeter, 2,000 or 24,000 cubic centimeter oil was poured on it. What is the height of oil? Height equal volume over length times width. 24,000 divided by 20 times 20. 20 times 20 equal 400. 2,000 or 24,000 divided 400 equals 60 centimeter. By cancel double 0 by double 0, and 24 divided by 4 equals 6, and write 0 behind it. Mr. Mahmoud walked 1.5 kilometer and his students Ibrahim walked 2 and 3 over 5 kilometer more. What's the distance Ibrahim walked? We can add them. 1 and 2 over 5, or 1.5 plus 2 and 3 over 5. We must add them. 1 and half plus 2 and 3 over 5. We can write the least common multiplication. It will be 10. 2 times 5 equal 10, 1 times 5 equal 5, 2 times 5 equal 10, 2 times 3 equals 6, 2 plus 1 equals 3, 5 plus 6 equal 11, 11 over 10, divided by 10 equal 1, and remainder 1, 1 plus 3 equal 4, and remainder 1. Result will be 4 and 1 over 10 kilometer. If the volume is 300 cubic centimeter, find the height of the solid. The height equal volume over length times width. 5 times 6, 30. 300 divided by 30 equals 10 centimeter. Question 26. Samira studied math for 1.5 hours and science for 40 minutes. How many minutes did Samira study in all? We can eat them, but you must convert from 40 minutes to hours divided by 60. Okay, or you can convert 1.5 hour to minutes and is the result. 1.5 hour, we know 1 hour equals 60 minutes and half of hour equals 30 minutes. 60 plus 30 equal 90 minutes. So the total minutes will be 90 plus 40 equal 130 minutes. Question 27, answer with the number line. What is the value of A? A equal what here? 0, 1, 2. A equal 2. And the value of B, complete, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 will be B and C 8. What's the distance between A and C? A and C, we can find the difference here. A is 2, the value of E2, and the value of AC equal 8. 8 minus 2 equals 6. Question 28. The opposite figure shows the fraction of time that Iyad spent in studying subject. He studied 20 hours. What is the decimal fraction that Iyad spends in studying math? We can find the result here by add all fractions and subtract the result from 1. Okay, look at here, 1, subtract 3 over 20, we must add all fraction here, and 1 over 5, and 1 over 4, and here 1 over 10. We can write 20 over 20 equal 1, and 3 over 20, and here 4 times 5 equal 20, 1 times 4 equal 4, 4 times 5 equal 20, 5 times 1 equal 5, 10 times 2 equal 20, 1 times 2 equal 2. Write 20 over 20 here again. And we can add all fractions here. We have a like denominator, 3 plus 4, 7, plus 5, 12, 12 plus 2 equal 14. Write 20 here, 20 minus 14 equal 6. 6 over 20, you can simplify it by divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 equal 3, 20 divided by 2 equal 10, the result will be 0.3. It's in the decimal fraction, okay, right, this decimal fraction to decimal. What is the fraction of the time that Iyad spent studying math? Fraction, it's meaning 3 over 10, right, 3 over 10 here, okay, it's a fraction. What is the measure of central angle of Arabic here? Force of circular center here equal what? 90 degree. We know the measure of circle here equal 360. Acculative angle here, sum of acculative angle equal 360. So the force of 360 equal 90 degree. How many hours did study English? English were fifths of 20 hour because he studied 20 hour. 20 divided by 5 equal 4, right? 4 hour. Fifths of 4 or fifths of 20 equal 4. Understood, my students? He asked here about what? How many hours? He studied all 20 hour, but in math studied 3 over 10 of 20. In English study what? Study about English 1 over 5 multiplied by 20. Okay, I will solve here about hour in English. 3 over 5 over 20. 1 over 5 over 20. 20 divided by 5 equal 4. 1 times 4 equal 4. And about study Arabic. Arabic here 1 over 4 multiplication by the total hour 20. 20 divided by 4 equal 5 hour. And in science, equal what? Science here, 1 over 10. 1 over 10 multiplication 20 hour, we can divide it by 10. 20 divided by 10 equal to hour. Ahmed's car consumes 1 liter of petrol to cover 5 kilometers. Complete the table and graph. 1 multiplication by 5 equal 5. 2 times 5 equal 10. 4 times 5 20, and so on. Okay, how many liters need to cover 40? 40 divided by 5 equal 8 liters. 12 liters can be consumed to cover 60 meters, because 12 times 5 equals 60. Question 10 represents this data by opposite pie chart. We can find here 3 over 20, half, fourths, 1 over 10 about the total. Okay, half about what? About good half. Excellent, 3 over 20. Okay, we can represent the circle by write the least common multiplication. Look at here, I will explain the step. 3 over 20 and half and fourths and 1 over 10. We can write the least common multiplication 20. 2 times 5 equal 20, 1 times 5 equal 5. Write 20 here. 4 times 5 equal 20, 1 times 5 equal 5. Write 20 here. 2 times 10 equal 20, 2 times 1 equal 20. And we have 3 over 20. So if you want to find the fraction, you must divide it half. 5 over 10, it's a half. Good, okay, good. Half. And 5 over 20 we can convert about here, fourths here. 5 over 10, fourths about what? Fourth path. But and what about 3 over 20 and 2 over 20? 3 greater than 20, so the greater part here 3 over 20. Okay, about what? Excellent. And 2 over 20 is the least, weak. Okay, understood. To draw this fraction, you must convert to the least common multiplication. Okay, find the number of good students. Good here about the total number where there is the data about by chart. We have the total 100 students here, right here. Look at here, the total number of students 100. To find the number of good students, you must multiplication the fraction about good, half multiply by the total. Half of the total good will be 50 students, because half of 100 equal 50. And what a number of path students pass, it's meaning 1 over 4, fourth pass. Okay, fourth path. Fourth about 100 equal 25. Okay, fourth about 100 equal 25. And what about weak students? It will be 1 over 10 multiplication the total number. 1 over 10 multiplication by 100, it will be 10 students. Find the number of excellent students. Excellent here. How many excellent? 3 over 20 multiply the total. 3 over 20 multiply the total number. 3 over 20 multiply by 100. Okay, we solve this what? Excellent. 3 over 20 multiply 100. 20 and 100. 100 divided by 20 equal 5. 5 times 3 equal 15. 15 students. Excellent. In the opposite circle, this represents 80 students. Okay, we have 80 students. Shad half circle green, and 8 was red, and 4 of blue, and 8 of yellow. What's the decimal fraction about blue? 0.25, it's a fourth. And green half, 0.5, and red 0.1, 125 125 thousandths. It's about red because red was 8. How many students do the green represent? Half multiplication by 8 because the total students here 20 or 80. Half of 80 equal 40. And the law force about total 80 equal 20 students, and the yellow will be what? Force multiplication by 80 equal 20 students.